look forward to, especially as far as the issue of removal of subsidy is concerned. That happens to be the very first thing the Tinubu administration hit the ground running on. Do you think there's been gains of the removal of this subsidy 100 days after? And the so-called relief that many have called palliatives, do you see that as really palliating anything?
All right, thank you very much. I thought you wanted to say the that's already. Anyway, let me add that the idea of giving 100 days in office actually emanated from the period of Roosevelt, American president, who happened to be president during the period of Great Depression. And so it was then that it was said that, okay, let us see what we can do within 100 days. And over the year, people have always been trying to review what a government do within 100 days. Now, talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 100 days in office, of course, as of today, we have at least idea or insight about the direction that the administration of the president will want to take, particularly his economic direction. We have seen market-led reform, which imposed by the issue of subsidy removal and the forest, aligning the parallel and the official rate. So we have seen all of this thing, and I must add that many economists, they are always in love with market-led reform. Unfortunately, the reform has arrived with a painful byproduct. For instance, the market-led reform, we have had challenge of inflation, which has led to astronomical increase in the cost of food item and that of transportation. So it has really caused a lot of concern to people. And I'm also aware that government is concerned about this one. But we've talked over it on that. The way we find ourselves, the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually inherited a very challenged economy. We have a lot of distortion in the economy, and so we should not have a president that will not do anything at that junction. So personally, I believe that removal of the subsidy is the way to go. Okay. But we also know that when you come up with a policy, public policy for that matter, there is usually an unintended consequence, which we have in terms of the inflationary trend that has implemented every Nigeria. So it is actually a gain and pain. But also, if you look at the essence or what has been done by government, you discover that the reform has actually helped government. The optics has been very, very good for government. For instance, in terms of revenue, in the month of July, the Federation Account Allocation Committee shared about 1.95 trillion naira in the fact for the month of July. And if you compare this one to the month of June, what was shared in the month of June was about 786 billion naira. And in May, we have about 655.93 billion. So whereas in the month of July, so we have 1.95 trillion